I want to bring in Amy Dominello, who is from the WJTV Washington Web Bureau. And Amy, you've been blogging all night, conversing with folks that have been listening to this message. What are you saying and what are you hearing?
Well, basically, I've just been providing kind of a live commentary on what we've been seeing tonight, and basically Barack Obama was treated like a rock star by this crowd. Just a lot of energy here. A lot of students seem very pumped up to see him. At one point, he brought up Hillary Clinton and said she was a fine public servant, and that wasn't received so well, just the mention of her name. So this was a very Barack Obama-friendly crowd.
You talked about the rock star persona. I mean, if I had to sum it up, rock star charisma. I met him in person and had a chance to watch how people reacted. I mean, we had women screaming, "I love you," and the men very reactive too to him. They really seemed to love the message. He really honed in on Mississippi and the causes that are here, the civil rights movement. His big push, of course, is for change. Your interpretation of this, you've come from Washington, D.C., where really there all eyes are now on Pennsylvania. You come to Mississippi and it's a different story.
It is. It's a different energy. You know, a lot of the national press is focused on Pennsylvania because Mississippi only has those 33 delegates that are up tomorrow for the vote tomorrow. But for here in Mississippi, it's very much, the energy is clearly here, and the candidates have paid attention to it because right now every delegate matters. So it's very much a fight to the finish for these delegates. So in the eyes of the candidates, clearly they're not ignoring Mississippi.
We were talking earlier a little bit about the bloggers and those that have joined in tonight on WJTV.com. When Hillary Clinton was in town last week, at one point we had more than 4,000. Tonight, before Barack even started speaking, 56 people had logged on waiting to hear him speak. And of course, those numbers are much higher now. Does that surprise you at all?
No, I think the interest in this campaign is just continuing to skyrocket. The longer it goes on, the more interesting it gets, and the more interested people are.
5,600 that have joined in at one point. 15,000 now, I understand that we are up to 15,000 people. You and I were talking a little bit about this, Amy, that politics have changed. You know, we started seeing YouTube interfacing with the debates, and now we're seeing many people that couldn't make it here tonight sitting at home and watching this live. Your role as a journalist has this has kind of embraced these campaigns. This is the new frontier.
Yeah, exactly. And what we're doing, at WJTV with the blogging and streaming the live video, it's just a different world. And these campaigns realize that too, and they put their advertisements right on YouTube, sometimes before it even hits the airwaves. So it's clearly a different environment than it was 4 years ago.
I was amazed by the people particularly that were on the floor, but everywhere, everyone had either a video camera or a camera, T-shirt saying "History in the Making."
Yeah, it seems like it's a cell phone picture environment. You know, everyone has their cell phones up and probably sending it to their friends and family and showing them instantly where they are and what's happening. And it's very much, everyone, any moment these candidates, make a flub or say something positive, it's captured not only by us, the media, but also by everyone else in here. So it's very much a different environment.
And I'm sure you're being overwhelmed, but have you had a chance yet to read any of the blogs coming into you from viewers and folks watching?
I haven't. I've just been kind of trying to provide viewers and people on the website with the instant commentary that I can provide. So I haven't had a chance to do that. But if people go back to the website, I'll be checking it out tonight and adding new things.
What will you take away from this when you go back to Washington, D.C.? What will you take away from this event tonight?
Probably the excitement. He's the rock star persona that Barack Obama has and has been able to fuel at these different type of events. And how excited everyone in Mississippi was. It always is exciting when presidential campaigns can come to all the different states and really get people energized.
You talked a little bit about the energy that was here tonight. He talked about getting out to vote tomorrow. He said take 10 people with you tomorrow to the polling place and vote. So I guess the message is not just vote for Barack Obama, which you mentioned most of them are supporters, but just vote for someone.
Exactly, and former Governor Ray Mavis had said that as well. And vote, bring your friends, bring your family. That was the message here tonight by virtually everyone that got up on stage.
Amy, thank you so much, and I know we encourage folks to log on to WJTV.com. Amy Dominello being blogging tonight. You can read what she has to say and hopefully share some thoughts with you.
Great, thanks.
All right, and of course,